most people use testimonials incorrectly. So you probably have seen this, right? Every single coach that is out there hustling on social media, doing their thing, you get a great testimonial, you get a cool message from a client, and you screenshot it, you then post it onto your stories, and you just say client wins. Or you get a video from a client and they film with you saying how great your service is, and then you just post that with some captions on your stories or as a reel. Now, if you are doing one or two of these things, then you're doing it incorrectly. You are wasting your testimonials and not leveraging them as well as you possibly can be. Now, what we like to say often is that testimonials are worth their weight in gold. It's probably the most important part of running an online business today. You have to be able to show proof that you can actually deliver on your promises, deliver on your offers. And so what I want to do today is just show you a better way of actually leveraging the testimonials that you're getting. So you're not just posting them on stories randomly, or you're not just using a terrible Zoom quality recording of your clients and posting that onto stories or posting it onto your reels. Because let's be honest, when people see that and they see the bad quality of that, they see the poor quality, people are not going to trust that anymore. It's not going to fly anymore. Because competition is so rife today, you have to do better than that. And so what I want to do is show you how you can actually weave the most powerful form of marketing, which is storytelling, into your client testimonials, into your case studies. All right, so let's dive right in, follow along, and hopefully at the end of this, you're going to have a great idea on how you can best use your testimonials for amazing marketing content. All right, let's dive right in. All right, so if testimonials are worth their weight in gold, how can we cash in? Like, how the heck do we make this work? All right, so essentially what we're doing is once your client becomes a champion of yours, which means they get a good result, they get the result that you actually promised them in the first place, we need to get a testimonial. All right, so what we essentially do is we take our clients through these very, very simple questions because we need to first get the testimonial before we can leverage it across our marketing. So what we do is we ask who they are, so general intro into what they're about, who their business is, where they were before, so what was the pain they were in, and why did they choose to work with us. Then it's all about the process we took them through. So what was it like working with us? What was our process like? And then what was the desirable outcome they achieved after working with us? And then finally, we ask them to give a good call to action, so a recommendation for anyone else who's thinking of working with us. Now, once we've done that, you can either send that to your client, you can either ask them on a Zoom call, or you can just ask them through just text and ask them to send that to you. And then what we essentially have is two possible outcomes for these testimonials. Now, you can have text-based testimonials, which means they are either written or they are just screenshots of texts that people send to you. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this program. This is so great. And I'll show you a few examples of that very shortly. The other option, which we prefer, is video. Now, this is where we get our clients to actually send us in a video of them talking about the product, talking through those questions we just showed you on the previous slide. All right, so these are some examples of text-based testimonials. Now, you can see that these are more case study style, but you can see that we're using here testimonials that the clients have just done on their own accord. Obviously, these are incredibly powerful because we're not asking them to do this. They actually got such a cool win that they shared it with us on their own accord, which is super powerful. All right, so the way that we present these to people, rather than just taking these screenshots on their own and posting them on social media, is we actually just create a very, very simple case study format for them. All right, so for example, this is one of our clients, Maxime. He started working with us when his social media was around 1,000, and then we showed how that moved, and he grew his social media. Now he's over 10,000 now, which should probably update, but you get the point. And what we're showing is a very clear before and after, and trying to tell a little bit of a story as opposed to just saying, boom, this is what happened. All right, and then he also sold out his program, so we wanted to show that when we just gave a bit of context to the testimonials that we were sharing. And then another one of our clients, all right, he did one of our courses, and then we just showing a bit more proof and making it seem and look a bit cleaner in the journey that they took with us. And then there's another one, Mohammed here, who completely went exponential with his social media, over 100K followers, and we just combined that with some social proof and then showed a text that he sent us initially. Now you can see how we're actually, rather than just doing screenshots and posting them randomly, is we're giving them a little bit of context. We're giving them a context container. And so this is a big thing that people mistake, is that, oh, I just got to post and share the client wins. No, we have to give context and put them into the framework of a story so we can show people the actual journey they went through with us. And then this is another example of the Bali time chamber. All right, so this is a very simple way on how you can actually leverage your text-based testimonials as opposed to just posting them randomly and, you know, having them look completely messy. Now, with video, it's slightly different, all right? With video, what we do is, rather than when our client sends us in a testimonial, this is Eamon, shout out Eamon, one of our awesome clients, is he did this testimonial for us based on the questions that we showed you at the start of this. So he sent us in this video testimonial. Now, the expected thing to do here would be just to slap some captions on the top of it and then post it onto our stories or post it as a reel. But we actually want to take this a step further. All right, so we use a tool called Descript, which creates an automatic transcription of the whole video. And then basically you just edit that. We found it to be very, very fast and efficient for our workflow. And if you want to sign up to Descript, please use our referral link in the caption below. It would, I don't know, it's not much, but might as well use it if you're going to sign up. But essentially what I would do is, when I get some raw video footage like this, is I would pop it into Descript, and then I would change it slightly. Now, I generally like to use testimonials on my sales pages, on my websites, so I can actually show people what's going on. But instead of just posting a random testimonial, random video, I'm actually going to create something which looks a little bit better. All right. Now, I'm going to use portrait now for this example, but if you were to use it on your website, you might use landscape. So we're just going to go for portrait, and I'm going to show you exactly what to do just to make this look a bit better, right? So I'm going to crop in. We only need to see a little bit of Eamon. Boom. And we just go like that. And then I'm going to go into Descript here, and I'm going to ask it to suggest a title for me. All right, let's go for From Social Media Struggles to Online Success. All right, and then I'm just going to go subtitle. I'm going to add that as a title, because essentially what we're doing is we're creating a hook. So when people see the video, they actually know what this video is going to be about. So they don't actually have to just see a talking head and be like, what am I actually looking at here? All right. Now, what we might do here is actually create something a little bit more impactful or a better hook, but I'm just using this awesome AI feature in Descript for this example. And so what I will do here is then add some captions. All right, and I'm just going to go ahead and choose classic for this example and make that a little bit smaller. And I'm going to make it easy for people to follow along and see the testimonial. So, boom. All right, so now what I've got is a slightly better testimonial, because people can actually see the hook up front. All right, if someone is in social media struggles, someone is struggling with social media, and they see that this guy has had a breakthrough, all right, so you can see how just adding a very simple title and a very simple set of captions to your testimonial is going to make it so much better. Now I'm going to show you some real world applications of this. So if we go onto our website, you can see when we scroll down to our testimonials, you can then also do something very similar, right? You add a title for your testimonial. So leads are reaching out to me. Our new brand video gives our prospects goosebumps. I feel confident and ready to launch my online business. You're giving context to what the video actually says. Because if I didn't have these titles right now, people would just see a bunch of videos that would have no reason to click into them. All right. And to take things a step further is going and actually combining video testimonials with text-based testimonials. So we're actually giving context and we're giving commentary on top of our case studies and our testimonials, which makes them that much better. All right, so I really want you to avoid just posting random testimonials and random clips on Instagram and expecting people to actually take action from them. You need to tell a story around your testimonials to actually give them some context so people are, actually willing to click on them. All right, so focus on that. Text-based testimonials, video testimonials, so you're not just posting raw videos online which no one are going to watch. No one is going to watch anyway. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, if you found this useful, please do like, subscribe, do all of that cool stuff, and let me know if you need any support in leveraging testimonials, because they are actually the most important part of your entire online business. And so once your client becomes a champion, you want to make sure that you send them a request for a testimonial as soon as they get the win. Because once you wait a month, 2 months, they lose interest, and the chance of you actually getting that testimonial back in the first place is very small. All right, so good luck, crack on, have a power one, and I'll see you on the next video.